Hello guys, so today we are going to talk about the Batman v Superman 2-pack from Fondjoy 1/9 scale figures. So personally, I'm so excited for these 2-pack because of the upgraded Henry Cavill Superman, but my packaging is not in a very good condition. It got like smashed it during the delivery process, but hope everything inside is okay. So now let's not further ado. Let's unbox it. So inside packaging also got smashed it very poorly and the part has fall off, so make sure to check if everything is completed, there's no part missing. So now I have to check if everything is missing. So lucky for me, everything is right here, there's no pieces missing. So now let's not further ado, let's take a look of these upgraded Superman figures. So right out of the box, it looks amazing. The whole suit is really movie accurate due to the reflection under the lights, and the symbol have some metallic color reflection feelings. So it's just really good. And I have to talk about the headsculpt. Like the headsculpt improved a lot compared to their previous version, and you can definitely see Henry Cavill face right here. So it's very good. And you can see the skin tone color is amazing paint job. But speaking of paint job, you definitely can see there's some little blue dot on the neck pieces. There's just little bit paint job issue, and I tried to wipe them away with some alcohol paper, but it didn't work and make it kind of like reflection on the light. So don't use alcohol to wipe it. And unfortunately, the face is also a tiny little bit dark right here, so a little bit paint job issue. But looking far away, it just looks very good. It's not a big issue to me, just some tiny bit QC issue. And the suit again is very beautiful. You can see this very muscular sculpting. So when close up looking, you can definitely see those Superman suit texture all over the body. So it's really good. But one thing that is not good as the previous version, I believe, is the cave. So there's no wire on this cave, it's just a fabric cave. So you can see this fall very perfectly because there's no wire in it. And also when you're looking about from here, you can see there's a gap between the neck pieces and the suit. So it also a little bit like manufacturer issue, I guess. And it also comes with a heat vision headsculpt right here, but it's just like different paint job of the regular headsculpt. So that would be great if the heat vision is an angry face or another headsculpt. That would be much better. There's two pair of extra swappable hand for Superman. We got the original fist hand, a holding hand for holding something, and a relaxed hand. And speaking of the kryptonite spear right here, the kryptonite spear seems a little bit bending aside, which is not very straight in order to hold line right here. So I plan to use some hair dryer or hot water to heat it up and to bend it a little bit more straight. So let's see if we can fix this problem.
5 minutes later.
So after using the hair dryer to heat it up and use my hand to hold it straight for a minute to let it cool down, so now the spear is much straighter than before. And for the Ben Affleck heavy armor figures, this is actually basically a re-release version of the previous heavy armor figures. So right here we have a side-by-side comparison. Can see that of course the chest armor have some battle damages, and the shoulder pack right here have some like battle damages right here, and also these pieces right here is different. And of course we need to talk about the helmet and headsculpt. And with this re-release version, you can see Ben Affleck headsculpt inside the helmet. And you can definitely see Ben Affleck likeness in there. But this time seem the gap between the lower torso armor and the upper armor is a little bit too big. But actually you can like adjust a little bit for this armor. You like to move it a little bit lower to make the gap a little less. And the cape has some wire in it, so you can bend it for posing poses. So here are all the accessories come with these heavy armor Batman figures, which is all the same with the last previous version. There's no new accessory, just the same old grapple guns, the grenade launchers, and the kryptonite spear, and some sort of bubble hands right here. But this time the grenade launcher is actually really soft, which is different from the last time. And they also come with two bases right here with the Superman and Batman name brand on them, and with the Batman v Superman logo on it. For Superman articulation, the head can turn left and right, tilt it side to side, looking down like this, looking up like this. The arm can raise up like this, a swivel design right here. Elbow can bend around like this. Have a wrist joint, you can move a little bit up and down. The torso can move like this. Moving forward like this, very good. Moving backward a little bit, not good as moving forward, but still pretty nice. And for the leg, there's a pulling down design, so it can kicking much more forward. And due to these child's pieces are soft plastic, so you can bend it more a little bit. So kicking forward can be like this. Kicking backward need to move a bit aside, so it can be like this. A little swivel design, just a little bit. Wide open kicking can be like this. The knees can bend like this. The angle right here can move left and right, move a little bit up and down, and bend it a little bit side to side. And lastly, there's a toe joint. You can move up like this, or move down a little bit like this. So this is basically this Superman articulation, and it's surprisingly good and can easily done some superhero poses or whatever these sculptures or false god pose it is, it can easily done it. For Batman articulation, the head can turn left and right a bit, but it will block by these armor pieces. Can look up like this, can look down like this. The arm can only raise up like this. The shoulder pieces will block the articulation. So if you want to like raise up the hands, you can only move like 360 to raise up the arms. The elbow can only bend like this because of the blocking by these big pieces. And the wrists have a little up and down. For torso, can move like this. Can adjust the torso movement a little bit front and the back like this to show more gap or less gap here. And these chest armor pieces can move a little bit like this. Crunch. And for torso moving forward, you can do it like this. For moving backward, there's actually not much moving backward movement. And for the leg, they're a little pulling down the side like here. For kicking more forward, but can only kicking forward like almost 90 degrees like this. Kicking backward will kick it like a side like this. For wide open kicking, it will be like this. It's a little bit swivel right here, and the knees can bend 90 degrees. So for the angle, there's a ball joint right here, so it can move a little bit like this, up and down, swivel it a little bit. So this is basically this Batman figures articulation. This is definitely not great because by these huge armor pieces we block many of its articulation movement. But for heavy armor pieces, you actually don't need much articulation for posing some cool poses. So here are the side comparison with other Fondjoy Batman figures. we have the Batman suit from the Justice League and the tactical suit also from the Justice League movie. And this is compared with the Nightmare Ben Affleck Batman and the David Convoy new Superman figures. And this is how it looked when two Superman figures standing next to each other. So here my final thought on these Fondjoy Batman V Superman 2-pack figures. I think the main reason to get these 2-pack is just for the Henry Cavill Superman figures. It looks great, the brand new headsculpt looks amazing, and the Superman suit is well sculpted, and the paint job on the metallic little reflection painting looks really good, especially in the S logo. You won't be disappointed to get this 2-pack just for the Henry Cavill Superman. And as for Ben Affleck Heavy Armor Batman suit, honestly just very similar with the last release. So on the other hand, if you don't have the previous Heavy Armor Batman figures, just get this 2-pack, you won't be disappointed either. So Fondjoy done amazing job on these 91st characters. I hope them re-release Wonder Woman. Their previous version is not really good, honestly. Like, I hope one day I can get all Fondjoy upgraded Justice League member figures. So this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoy it. Please give a like or consider subscribe. I hope I can see you in my next video. Goodbye.